Davido and Tiwa Savage fight don't come to an end. First of all, observe.
So Tiwa Savage has finally decided to talk about what happened between herself and Davido. You guys know that sometime last year, we started seeing gbas between Davido and Tiwa Savage, and it was so unusual because, you know, Tiwa Savage and Davido, they have always been like, okay, even Tiwa Savage and Whiskey, they have been okay, they feature, they collaborate, they talk and all of that. But the one that happened last year was kind of because we saw Tiwa Savage talking about, oh, if anything happens to me, you know, and all of that. Davido, she said that they were threatening her life and all of that. And Davido went for interview and he talked about it. He actually said the issue was concerning his baby mama Ibade and all of that. Now, Tiwa Savage don't go the same place for the same interview. Tiwa Savage has her own to say.
He had Davido here on the show.
Oh God!
Well, he mentioned while he was here that you know that
I saw a clip.
Yeah, oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
What happened between you and Tiwa Savage, man? I know y'all were like really, really close. Like
that's
mad
my sister,
close.
man. She cool.
Okay.
Man, like I said, you know what I'm saying. Even with the big three question you asked me, you know what I'm saying. I remember when all of us, you know what I'm saying, coming up together. You know what I'm saying. Me and Tiwa used to stay in the same house.
Yeah.
That's like my big sis. Like, you know what I'm saying? She saw me as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? But the situation with Tiwa was, you know, like kind of personal. You know what I'm saying? You know, she's very, very good friends with the mom of my daughter, my first daughter, which, you know, we were in court having custody and stuff like that. So I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? You my help me, you know, see my daughter, that type of stuff. So we just got in a little argument. It was nothing, you know what I'm saying? It was just like brothers and sisters arguing. You know
Y'all cool now?
I haven't seen her since then, to be honest. But she did reach out, and you know what I'm saying? So probably, if it happens, it happens. And no bad blood. I love her. You know, I love her child, and I saw him grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's an amazing person. She changed the game for females. You know what I'm saying? She'll always have that respect. You know, that's my sister. Like, I'll never let nothing happen to her.
Right.
She knows.
I saw you talk to Rolling Stone a bit about it, about how you felt about it. Did you feel like, because it seemed like he was sorry for whatever transpired and that y'all were good now. Was that the feeling you got from it?
Well, we haven't seen or spoken since. I want to say I think it was a miscommunication, but there hasn't been any kind of communication between us. I was hurt by how it transpired. So our kids are friends and they've gone to the same school since they were 1. They're 10 now. I've known David before that, but I've naturally grown a relationship with the mother of their kid. And I didn't really know that, you know, there was issues. I mean, I know that he's moved on and he's married, you know, whatever, but I don't know what's going on apart from that. And I guess I was at an event and she was too. So naturally, like, hey, how are you? Da, 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 da. We're partying, drinking, doing snap and whatever. And he saw that and he took it as betraying him. And I'm like, what? How? Like, what's going on? And that's why I said I think it was a misunderstanding. Like, he felt like I knew what was happening and I was on her side, and that's not the case. Like, this is just a woman that I know who's the mother to my son's friend, and we were at a social gathering and I see her and we're you know, chilling. So, and even if I did know, I don't think I would have chosen a side either. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be like, oh, because you guys are having issues, I'm gonna be on David's side or I'm gonna be on Sophia's side, because our kids are friends.
That's right.
And it's not my business to take sides. Like, just like, I don't want anyone to take sides with my situation. It's between me and the father of my son. I don't think anyone should be dragged into it. But again, he felt like I should have been loyal to him in that situation. But yeah.
How did that turn into you submitting a letter to the police though? Saying if anything happens to me, it was him.
So I think out of anger, maybe he might have made threats. Do I think he was really gonna go ahead with it? No. But again, I'm not taking any risks. Like, I feel like you could be saying it around people who want to now act out on what you're saying. Do you get what I'm saying? And you know how it is when your crew and his crew might, and it might not even be he and I directly, it might be someone from my crew fighting his crew or whatever, and it escalates. Again, before I did that though, I reached out to members of his family. I'm not going to say names, but people that are older than him. And I said, listen, I'm hearing threats. Can we solve this? And none of them came back to me. In fact, one of them was just like, do what you need to do. So I was like, all right, cool.
Damn.
Like, just for the record, before I do anything, can we solve this? You know, and yeah.
Well, he said you're like his big sister, and he will always love you and would never let anything bad happen.
No, yeah, that's why I said, do I think he was ever going to carry out? No, I think it was just, you know, David is such a joy, like, he's just a joyful person, like, no, when I said it, and he doesn't mean it. So, I feel like that too. I feel like he is like a brother to me, and that's why it hurt. And we haven't seen each other, and I'm sure it's going to be all love. It's definitely all love from me. And I want him to know, I haven't spoken to you, David, but I do want you to know that I do love you, and I would never betray you or like take sides. I just want you to know that I'm always putting our kids first. So, and that's why I just feel like I have to be respectful to the mother of a child.
See, that's love right there. Yeah, man. So why'd you say fuck the big three?
Not fuck them, like, but the narrative of the big three.
Oh, got you.
Wow. This is a beautiful speech. I love everything that she said. Like they both have said, it's all love. It's not really like, oh, it's something personal. Even Davido said he spoke out of anger. And Tiwa Savage also said that she saw it as kind of miscommunication. Davido, maybe he had something else in mind. Meanwhile, that was not what was in her mind. And I love the way the whole thing ended. Like the last thing she said. I love it. I love the way she ended the whole interview by telling Davido, look, you are my person, it's all love, you know, maybe you misunderstood everything, it's not like that, I love you, I got mad love for you. And she also
Tiwa Savage and Davido, thank God say they don't come together, we move. Wetin we want na peace. And Tiwa Savage, I give her hand, kudos for the maturity which she present for this interview which she grant. And David's reaction that year was a childly reaction. Baba not verify before he had. And listen, if you and your wife or you and your partner or you get issue with another person, do not bring your third party in. May you can't inherit the enmity wey you no know. And that kind of thing Davido be one make Tiwa Savage do, but that one just her brain. Celebrate grace and learn something from this. Maturity, I know they say and buy for market. Tiwa Savage, kudos. David, I want to see you guys to do collabo together. We move.